These crabs were caught off the coast of Canada. Now they're on sale in a fish market in Seoul. Martin Rotemund is out shopping for the evening meal. Haggling is a way of life in South Korea. Rotemund from Germany speaks Korean well. This slice is too big and too expensive for just Rotemund, his wife and his daughter. But 10 minutes later he makes a deal with the vendor. Rotemund has lived in Seoul for 7 years and knows that South Koreans enjoy striking a hard bargain.
Of course he starts with a higher price, and I go in with a lower price and tell him that he has to agree to my price. Then he adds a bit of service and another small fish, and then we meet in the middle.
Rotemund has set up a production factory for the company Rittal just outside Seoul. Now 50 South Koreans work for the medium-sized business and make ultra-modern switch cabinets for factories. German technology at cheap South Korean prices is the manager's aim. So production began here in South Korea at the end of last year. Turnover is currently around 16 million euros a year.
Local production has allowed us to be extremely competitive, and we're now able to offer at local market price levels. And I'm sure that we'll be able to achieve very strong growth rates.
But in order to be successful, they have to come up with ideas. For instance, Rotemund had a truck converted into a mobile exhibition vehicle. If South Korean customers don't have much time, then the products are delivered to them. And this service pays dividends. Potential buyers in nearby office buildings are keen to put the switch cabinets to the test. Rotemund is there to answer any questions. And he's keen to spread the message about the company's products.
If you can be successful here, you can be successful worldwide. In South Korea, the customers' standards, their requirements are extremely tough. But as you've seen, the interest is there, so I'm happy today.
German companies have created more than 100,000 jobs in South Korea, as here in Jeollabuk-do province, 3 hours by car from Seoul, and one of South Korea's sunniest regions. The SolarWorld company is building a solar power station here for a South Korean energy supplier. Although the country's renewable energy business is in its infancy, the potential for development is huge. South Korea wants to change direction and reduce its dependency on imported energy, and German firms are leading the way.
We are building several solar plants now. South Korea already has 300 megawatt solar power stations. In this area, the sun produces about 1,500 kilowatts an hour per square meter. This is considerably more than in northern regions of Europe.
SolarWorld has set up a joint venture with a South Korean partner and began manufacturing solar modules locally several months ago.
50 modules.
Jörg Valbera is in charge of production. The workflow is constantly being improved. More than $60 million have been invested here, but there are still snags. Sometimes this is due to a difference in opinion and attitude.
Exactly each shift what happened, and then we can improve.
This is a team meeting with the South Korean management at SolarWorld. The German manager says openly what displeases him. The South Koreans take a more indirect approach.
Es läuft jeden Tag einiges schief.
Something goes wrong every day, and the employees are learning on the job. But I think that this is a completely normal process compared with other production sites. We have to find a way of getting along, as in any relationship.
But there are some similarities between the two countries. Football is a national pastime, and the South Korean partners have had a German country house built on the industrial estate.
Just take a look at all the space here. There's still about 10 times as much space as we've already built on. So it's easy to work out that we could still install 10 times as much capacity here.
The SolarWorld managers spend many evenings with their business colleagues and customers, usually over a good meal, as is the custom in South Korea. South Koreans view the firm as almost as important as their own family, and their German partners are part of this now.
감사합니다. 감사합니다.